Yes, you are. Whatever. Nerd.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Mary LK, chilling with our boy Lou and the captain, and we're here for another episode of Not a Nerd Pod. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We want to hear from you.
Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. It is early in the morning, man. Good morning, guys. Good morning.
Remember, subscribe, guys. All right, guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Feel like Uncle Grandpa, man. Good morning.
Uncle Grandpa is crazy.
Yeah, man.
But I'm good. Everything's good. Sunday morning. It's beautiful outside, you know?
Yeah, it's a beautiful day, man.
Feels good. Nice fall weather we got going on.
The best type of weather. Hello.
I thought about you guys the other day when
Absolutely.
I was picking out an outfit. I was like, they told me I'm too old to like summer.
Yeah, man. Summer for the kids, man. There's so many different flavors you could wear right there. Yo, bro, I was literally, me and my wife literally yesterday was just looking at jackets. Just jackets.
I just bought this nice leather jacket. It's fly, y'all.
See, you can't wear that in the summer. Come on, man. Let's be real.
I can't wear that in the fall either. It's leather and it is heavy.
Oh, I don't know. The other night it was kind of cold.
It was really cold.
Thursday night when everybody was chasing the Northern Lights. It was out there. I just had a sweater. I'm like, yo, it's like 40 degrees. I'm like,
yeah, it knocked down into the 40s that night, and the wind.
I was like, I was waiting for fall weather. We skipped right into winter. What happened?
Yeah, it was really cold. I had on a jean jacket. I thought I was, doing something.
Yeah, we by the beach too. I'm like, what are we doing here?
Cute. Nah, but this the weather where it's like you can wear a jacket in the morning and at night, but during the day, take that jacket.
Burning up, yeah.
Around.
I love this weather, man. I love this weather
because
you could put it around your waist. You know what I'm saying? Drape it over your shoulder. You know what I'm saying?
That's kid behavior. Nobody want to be carrying jackets like that anymore.
I mean, but then again, us adults, we have cars. Just throw the jacket into the car. We on the move. You know what I'm saying?
At this point, your car is your sweater. You know,
that's really shit. Yeah, for real. My car is my jacket.
You don't really need a jacket.
But and I'll park my car in the garage, so it's like.
Yo, when I was younger, I used to not understand how people could rush in and out with their kids and no jackets, and they didn't have a jacket. And then I got older and got a car, and I'm like, oh, that's how. Because with the car, my mother was still like, put that jacket on. So I didn't.
That's how they
do it. But when I got a little older, I'm like, oh, you could do that.
You got a car. Your car's a jacket, you know what I'm saying? Throw that heat on extra high, you know what I'm saying? Let
that heat on blast you all. Captain, I gotta shout out your hoodie. It says you are enough.
Yes, ma'am.
I love it. I don't
know if you
reminding everyone that they are enough.
Can you see the back?
Oh, okay. Dear person behind me, the world is a better place with you in it. Love the person in front of you. Oh, yes, we love it. That's fire, inspirational.
Love it. You know, people come up to me.
More self-love.
Oh my God, I love your shirt.
You guys are.
It makes me feel good.
That's cool.
Good. Let's jump into some topics. I'm feeling better. MCU rumors. Okay, there's a lot of them floating around. I mean, we went through at least 5 alone within the week.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about it.
Denzel Washington. Denzel freaking Washington.
Sorry, that was a little too excited.
It's gonna be Dormammu. In Doctor Doom 3.
Wow.
It's been confirmed that he has signed on for the movie. The movie starts filming. Sam Raimi is returning as the director, and they will be starting next year.
So, I love me some Denzel.
You don't think he's too old to be doing this now?
That's where I was going.
No.
You don't think so?
Well,
don't bring up Morgan Freeman.
No, the thing is with superhero movies, especially when it comes to the villain side, I much rather a seasoned Especially if it's gonna be a one-off movie. He's not gonna be like a recurring villain that's gonna
But
be.
how seasoned is seasoned? You know, like they're seasoned, but then there's like,
I mean, but Denzel is such an accomplished, acclaimed
that,
actor. You know what I'm saying?
No
Like,
one's
that's
denying that. No
listen,
one's
listen.
denying that. It's
That's my
just,
uncle. You feel me?
and his last villain role got him an Oscar.
I mean, okay, no one's denying that. I mean, he has one of the best careers, period.
He's
However,
Denzel.
he is in his mid 60s.
I didn't even know that. I thought he was older.
I mean,
I don't
but
know. That's tough.
He might be in
Robert
his
Downey,
late 60s. He might be
Robert
older.
Downey Jr. is like in his mid 50s. So I
But
mean, the
that's
conversation
not
could be
mid
had.
60s, late 60s. That's
I
still
guess,
a
yeah.
huge difference.
But bro it's not like bro gonna be like doing some like extreme. He was just in his the what's the
Equalizer.
movie? John Wick, yeah, the John Wick, the Black John Wick, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, he
he did
was just
Equalizer 3. But
yeah.
that brings me to my next point is Denzel has spent his entire career doing, if you look it up, majority of his own stunts. So that does wear and tear on the body, regardless of how great you are, how in shape you are,
It's the
how old
MCU.
you are.
It's the I would be concerned if it was like another Equalizer movie. But this is the MCU where one, he's gonna be playing a villain that's going to be using like utilizing a lot of CGI. Two, as the villain in the MCU, it's not a big villain to be doing these kind of stunts. It's not like he's Winter Soldier or he's Doctor Doom isk or even Apocalypse. This is Dormammu, and Dormammu, I guarantee, is going to be a lot of dope dialogue. Is going to be a lot of CGI work. It's going to be a lot of magic. It's Doctor Strange. You know what I'm saying? Like I would be more concerned if it was like a Spider-Man villain or a Captain America villain or one of those villains rogues where they have to do a lot. You know what I'm saying? They gotta fight. They gotta throw the fisticuffs.
So my question: do you feel like this role needs an older actor, or like can it be anybody? Because why not get his son? His son is just as good. I promise you.
Well, yeah,
his son is amazing. He's an amazing actor.
Well, when they had came with this, I thought that originally, because there was reports of Denzel being casted into the MCU 2 weeks ago, but I didn't say anything because, again, a lot of rumors are unsubstantiated, and I wanted to make sure before I bring it to the pod that we know exactly what was going on. I thought that they was going to cast him as the Beyonder, which would have been dope as well. But they're thinking of either casting Keanu Reeves as the Beyonder or somebody else as the Beyonder. They're looking at another actor for the Beyonder, and Denzel Washington has been casted as Dormammu. Now,
I think that issue. I feel like they are. I don't want to say they're arcing themselves because Denzel is a hard act to follow. Because when let's think about it, these movies are going to go on. They're probably going to be redone for the following generations, etc. Yada yada yada. He's a hard act to follow. And then if you bring Keanu Reeves in the MCU, which I think is a great idea, by the way. However, he's also a hard act to follow.
It just depends on what you're casting him as. I think that if you're casting them as one-off villains that are just made specifically for this arc or this saga, for this specific chapter, then fine. Denzel, he's a terrific actor, and I think that he's going to be perfect as Dormammu because of the fact that a lot of it is with the mystic arts. This is a Doctor Strange movie we're talking about, so it's going to be a lot of magic. It's going to be a lot of mysticism. It's not going to be a lot of fisticuffs. They're not going to be a lot engaging. They're not going to be fighting each other. No, this is going to be a movie about the mystic arts. So I think that it's perfect for him. People was talking about Denzel, if there was ever to cast a black Harry Potter, that Denzel should be Dumbledore. You know what I'm saying? So this is basically what we're getting with Dormammu.
Actually, Morgan Freeman should be Dumbledore, but
well, yeah, that too. But I think that also when it also comes down to like the Beyonder for example, they're in this saga. They're in Battle World, they're in Secret Wars, they're in this saga. So Beyonder coming in, he's only going to be in for this one movie for Secret Wars for
Okay.
he's going to reset the universe. That's basically what the Beyonder did in the comics. So I'm okay with it. I'm not okay with the other reports that are coming in as far as with Robert Downey Jr. continuing to play Doctor Doom after the universe resets. They're saying that Feige is trying to keep him as the mainline Doctor Doom.
He too old too.
Yes, but that's why I don't agree with that. I don't. I think that it's fine to bring him back in right now because you want to revitalize the excitement and everything, and I think that they want to go into this direction with the multiverse and then end it with all the incursions. I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with them not resetting certain characters. You're gonna have to reset Black Panther. You're going to have to reset the Fantastic Four. I don't think that as much as I love Pedro Pascal, he's not the
and that was another thing
Reed
I heard.
Richards that I would go forward with.
The people who are about to play Fantastic Four in this up and coming Fantastic Four, they're trying to lead, like they're not switching them out.
Right. So there's two reports. There's two rumors going on right now. So one is that they're trying to keep them as the mainline Fantastic Four. The other one is that no, they're just here for Secret Wars, and then they're going to reset with the Marvel saga. I mean the Mutant saga, because the Mutant saga is coming up next.
Right.
So I want to see exactly what they do again. These rumors are unsubstantiated. I need concrete evidence. We're not going to know until these other movies come out. I do know for sure that
see it all. I just want to see it all.
One of the rumors that are actually true is that Sony currently is getting rid of they're going to come back to their own cinematic universe, but for now they're going to get rid of their own cinematic universe to include Spider-Man and the Rogues and Null and Venom into the MCU for Secret Wars, and then after Secret Wars they're going to pull back and they're going to move forward with Andrew Garfield as their Spider-Man and Tom Holland as our Spider-Man. That's the rumor right now. So I'm not sure exactly.
The other
I don't know. We'll find out at the end of Venom, because Venom has two
that should be setting it up, right?
They said they have two post-credit scenes that will explain Null and Venom being in the MCU and Andrew Garfield going forward as their Spider-Man in their universe. But for now, Andrew Garfield is rumored to be coming back to the MCU to work. So it's going to be like 3 different Spider-Mans all trying to. Yeah. So I'm unsure exactly what they're going to do. But they said that this movie will explain shit. So I don't know.
The other rumor I was reading up on, I actually did read what he just explained about Spider-Man. The other thing that I read up on was that it all keeps circling back to Blade, right? That although the Blade movie, was put on hold or whatever, whatever his name,
Mahashala.
Yeah, you go.
Mahashala.
That they're apparently he's gonna be appearing in all of this. They're working.
Well, I think he should, because they're trying to set up the Midnight Suns, and this is going to be the last. From what they said, this is going to be the last. Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange is going to lead the Midnight Suns. So I'm okay with that as well. I want the Midnight Suns in. I want Ghost Rider. I want. I want everybody in the Midnight Suns.
So yeah, he's supposed to be appearing in all of this, and that is a setup for other characters such as Ghost Rider and everything like that coming forward. But they were also saying, which I said this already, how there was an interview done of how if it wasn't for the success of the Blade movies, that the MCU wouldn't have had the success it's had, because the director of the Blade movies was actually offered the opportunity originally to do the MCU. He was offered to do everything, and he turned it down because he only wanted to do projects that he was super duper passionate about. And he was super passionate about those first 2 Blade movies. And so I just found that very interesting. That this man literally had everything in his lap and turned it down, but that, they rode heavily off the success of the Blade movies to form the MCU to make it successful.
I don't know. We've had this argument, but I still don't agree
But
with that. Only because I think that the MCU would have been
interview. It was the interview.
No, I got you. I just don't. I think that the MCU would have been successful regardless because of the success of the individual movies with Iron Man. And,
I agree that it would have and could have been
and with the
successful
Avengers.
regardless. I'm just saying, like, that
It just
setup
opened the
and how
gates,
they did
that's
it.
all.
Yeah, how he did it. That's what they were.
Paved the way.
Yeah, paved the way.
So what does this mean? What does this mean for characters like the Eternals? What the hell happened to the Eternals?
All right, so from what they're saying,
a movie I enjoyed, by the way.
I loved it.
So the Thunderbolt movie is supposed to explain the ending of the Eternals, because basically the Thunderbolt movie is about them fighting over animanium, and the animanium is coming from Tiamat, who's still in the sea. Somewhere in the Pacific Ocean and at the end of Eternals. So basically different countries are supposed to be fighting over animanium, and that's how we're going to explain Wolverine in the MCU and how so I'm a lot of this stuff we just gotta wait, because the Eternals are supposed to be coming back. I think that they're bringing the Eternals back with the X-Men, with the mutant saga, because if you know, with the current well, not the current, but what just happened in X-Men and everything, it was X-Men versus the Eternals, and oh man, that was that.
I mean,
that's a saga.
There's a lot that they still need to
well, yeah, there's so many plot holes. There's so much stuff that needs to be explained.
What the hell happened to Moon Knight? What happened to Moon Knight? I thought Moon Knight was a great series. What happened?
Well, apparently they already finished with scripting and screen testing with with Moon Knight season 2. Moon Knight is a part of them. So I think right now they're trying to set up Midnight Suns. And with Midnight Suns is going to be Moon Knight, Doctor Strange. It's going to be all of them, the spiritual realm magic type of guys going forward. So that they're going to form their own Avengers. So there's going to be like 4 different teams of Avengers. There's going to be the regular Avengers, it's going to be the Dark Avengers, the Thunderbolts, and so Doctor Doom is supposed to be forming the Dark Avengers going forward with Secret Wars. Thunderbolts is there. They're supposed to be their own little Avenger team. And then there's going to be Midnight Suns. So Midnight Suns, they're going to introduce Ghost Rider. Moon Knight will be a part of it. Black Knight, Blade, and Doctor Strange. So Doctor Strange and Blade are supposed to be the leaders of this team, like Iron Man and Captain America were the leaders of Avengers, and then they're going to go forward like that. But from what the reports say is that they're going to mirror the Avengers movie. So eventually we're going to get a Midnight Suns Civil War movie. It just won't be named Civil War. It will be them coming together to battle each
other. Speaking of old, do you think Wesley Snipes is going to play this character all the way through? And do you think they're bringing back Nicolas Cage for Ghost Rider? Like, are these old heads?
It just depends. Yeah, it just depends on what they're
Ghost Rider movie with Nicolas Cage as well.
Well, yeah, but I think right now what they're trying to establish is who's going to be a part of Secret Wars, and then who's going to be that character moving forward. And I think that's what they're trying to establish.
Because I'm saying the fans are not willing to let go of Wesley Snipes. It's just every time.
Mahershala Ali.
Let him go.
Mahershala Ali is going to be a great Blade. I think that he's such a terrific actor in his own right.
That's why they put the whole Blade movie on pause. 1, because of all the controversy of the switching directors. 2, because when they put Blade back in Deadpool, it reignited this whole fandom, request
They're not
about
moving
him
forward
staying
with
Blade.
Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes, I think
They're
he'll
not moving
probably
forward
come
with
back
Ali
one
either. They
time.
scrapped him.
No, he's still Blade. They haven't he's the reason why the movie is not being greenlit right now, because he's unhappy with the script, and they keep rewriting the script because they keep trying to do different things they keep trying to like take away from the story and the history. Like he's a huge Blade fan. He's basically what we got with Ryan Reynolds with Deadpool. He's doing with Blade, and he wants a proper Blade movie.
The last
I'm not mad at that.
Thing I read was that they were the Blade movie had way too much controversy. They were switching out writers and directors.
But everything has to do with Mahershala Ali, though.
But that
it's
after he got that blow back after Deadpool, that he was stepping away from the project too.
He's still on the project. They still confirmed him on the project. He just, like I said, it's just the script. He wants a really good script. I think the first script that they gave him, it was him in the 60s or something like that, and he's fighting death for his daughter. And like they're like, he kept asking, why are you introducing a daughter for me when I'm not even a staff? Like, it doesn't make any sense. And like, how are we moving forward with his daughter, and how's his daughter? And they're like, oh well, this could be like a Blade 2 where it's you and your daughter. He's like, nah, like this doesn't make. So it's literally Mahershala Ali. He keeps asking them to redo the script. The director that was on, there was conflicts. So the first director, he was doing another movie. They were supposed to start shooting. They didn't start shooting.
That I remember.
The second director came on. The second director didn't even like the script. He left, and then they got a third director, and then Mahershala Ali is just like, bro, I just want a really good script. So it's the script.
Listen, get my boy Michael B. Jordan and Coogler in there, and we're gonna be fine. All right. Just add them two in there.
No,
I'm good.
That's a no.
I'm good. I like Michael B. Jordan. If we're going to first of all, if we recast Black Panther and it's not gonna be Michael B. Jordan moving forward, I want Denzel Washington Jr. as Blade. I mean, as Black Panther.
John David Washington is his name.
Okay.
Denzel Washington Jr. because he's the junior. I don't care what nobody say. All right, I know his name. I know David. Okay, but
just hire Ryan Coogler, man. That's all you gotta do.
But Ryan Coogler has been like hit or miss. I didn't.
With what?
Black Panther 2 was not good, bro.
It has a new.
All right, that's tough though.
Black Panther 2 was not good. They should have just recasted and Black Panther 2 was not good.
How would you do that?
New release date is November 7th of next year.
What?
November 7th, 2025 is the new release date
for
Blade.
Well, from what the report said, they're going to start filming in January. From the reports, so I'm not mad at that date, but it's all I don't know. I want to see exactly what's going on first. We have the Thunderbolts coming up. Then we have Captain America, which didn't test well. They put it in front of test screens. They said that this is the highest budgeted film so far in the MCU that they've had. Is like past 300 million, and that's because of all the reshoots. They still have 3 confirmed reshoots that they're doing, and they just tested, and nobody in the audience liked the movie at all. And this is before they seen the reshoots. So
wow.
So I'm not really sure exactly what's going on, but let's hope that moving forward that we're going to get dope movies coming up, and that the MCU kind of rewrites the ship, because this last phase was hit or miss.
Yeah,
So
I'm excited for the 6th phase.
What happens?
Speaking of the Eternals, they mentioned how Ali appeared as Blade at the end of Eternals. So they're, it's all coming back. It's all coming around.
Because like I said, they're trying to Black Knight. Midnight Suns. I mean, so they're going to. I just hope that the Midnight Suns movie is going to be like a spectacle because of all the mysticism, the magic, it's It's who are you going to cast as Ghost Rider? Who are you going to cast
I
as
thought it was Norman Reedus already.
They haven't confirmed it.
I thought they confirmed that a long time ago.
Well,
Wow.
news to me. I don't think that they confirmed. I think
Captain
that they want him, but
okay.
because it's still unconfirmed what what's his face Keanu Reeves is gonna be. Because Keanu Reeves has been in talks with Feige to come into the MCU as well, so it's unconfirmed, and a lot of people have been speculating that he could be Ghost Rider. I'm imagine Ghost Rider as John Wick.
I'd rather Norman.
Y'all about to be tight. So apparently, they are. This is not confirmed yet. They are casting Ryan Gosling as Johnny Blaze.
I'm not mad at that either. I'm not mad at that. Ryan Gosling is a great actor, and he does a lot of his stunts.
He's too old.
He's not, bro.
Yes, he is. He's too old.
He's younger than
I'm not gonna be
Ryan Reynolds. He's young, bro. He's
he's
like
younger
39,
than Ryan
40.
However, how he goes from
early 40s
the Barbie movie to
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. First of all,
I'm gonna see is
if y'all ever seen Drive,
yes, I've seen Drive. An amazing movie.
I'm not saying he's a bad actor.
And
I fuck with Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, bro is nice, bro. Bro is not. He's not too old, bro.
I feel like you look at Johnny Storm, but you look at Johnny Storm. He's not. He's too old.
He's not too old, man.
I feel like Johnny Storm he's a young hothead. You know what I'm saying?
He's not too old, man. He's not too old. He's not.
But this isn't confirmed yet because they're also talking about Jensen Ackles.
As what?
That he might.
Jensen Ackles. Jensen Ackles is fighting to be Batman in DC. I don't.
I mean, that's fan service right there.
Yeah.
We all want him to be Batman.
Well, this was rumored back in May. The most recent is Ryan Gosling.
I'm not mad at that.
I don't know. I just can't see him. I can't see him.
And look, Ryan Gosling is 43, man. He's not that old, bro.
Old.
No, he's not, bro.
To be fair, Keanu Reeves was rumored as well this year, but as of the latest news, it is Ryan.
I'm not mad at Ryan Gosling. If you ever seen Drive,
Norman Reedus was rumored to play as of last year, but no longer.
I'm not mad at and then if you like Norman Reedus as Ghost Rider, you saying Ryan Gosling is too old? Norman Reedus is too old. Come on, man. Like, come on. What are we doing here?
Norman Reedus has the look though. Like he looks like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
like
true.
Ryan Gosling
yo, bro, watch Drive and then tell me Ryan Gosling don't look the part, bro.
I'm not saying he's a bad actor.
Amazing.
I'm not saying he's a bad actor. I fuck with him. I like Ryan Gosling. He's a really good actor.
And bro is stocky. You know what I'm saying? Norman Reedus don't got the muscles Ryan Gosling got.
We're talking about old. What's crazy is the only reason why Nicolas Cage is not reprising the role is because he refused. They were gonna let his old behind do it.
Well, they was only gonna let him do it for. I think he wants to continue. They only want him to come in for Secret Wars. They only want him to come in for Secret Wars.
Wow.
They're trying to bring back a lot of the old actors for Secret Wars.
They need to stop doing that.
To his
they're trying to bring in
the character.
Any old versions they're trying to bring back for Secret Wars to set up different universes all coming together to fight.
We need different stars.
That's actually kind of cool. No, that sounds dope. It's Ghost Rider.
Because whatchamacallit, Ryan Reynolds was just on a podcast not too long ago saying that he spoke to Nick to bring him in as Ghost Rider for Deadpool.
Mm-hmm. That would have made sense.
And he refused.
Yeah, he refused. Wow. So he will next summer of 2025, we will see Ghost Rider.
Wow. Okay, I guess.
Like I said, I just need to be alive to see all of it, y'all. Come on, Jesus. Keep me alive.
True.
All right. Let's get into One Piece. Oh, before One Piece, because this is going to take a while. Did anybody catch My Hero's finale?
I hate My Hero.
What?
Nah, I haven't watched the episode. I've been reading the
My
manga.
Hero has the worst MC of all anime. I hate him.
Well, that's because they don't really like. I feel like they don't fully like. They never fully embrace them and move forward. Like it's like he's the face, but it's like everybody else is the MC too. Like everybody in that class, everybody in 1A is also an MC. That's the only thing I didn't like about it.
Kasham is a superstar.
Who's the dude with the white and the red hair?
I can understand.
What is his name?
Show you or something like that. The dad is the fire dude.
Yeah. What the hell is their name?
That dude is nice. That's my guy right there.
Endeavor is his pops, but what's his name?
Endeavor is his dad.
Isn't it Shoto or something like that? Shoto?
Yeah, Shoto.
Yeah,
Shoto. But his older brother, ends up being the main villain.
And he turned out to be yeah. But if they had
like
a better
7
MC,
of them,
then
there's like 7 kids.
If they had a better MC, My Hero would be great for me.
I mean, they kind of did him justice. They did him justice at the end. At the actual in the manga, they did him justice at the end, but it was still like they could have. I just feel like they made the entire class the MC.
Listen to me, Lemillion. That's my goat. Okay, that's my goat.
I guess
we hate that. I hate Deku so much. You have no idea. I hate Deku.
It's just bad writing for Deku. Everybody else gets really good writing. But when it comes to Deku, it's just.
Wow.
What you mean? I can only use 30% of my power?
Like through the whole series, bro.
Through the whole series, bro.
Come on,
I think even at the end, bro. I think he could still only use like 80%. He couldn't even use 100%.
This is supposed to be his story of how he became like the greatest hero. You ass, bro. Like, you suck. You really suck.
All right, not too much. We're going into One Piece now.
If Lemillion didn't lose his powers, he was supposed to be the, you know what I'm saying? He was supposed to be the chosen one. I'm just saying.
He allegedly lost his powers so Deku could run, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah. He lost a lot to Deku. I'm just saying.
He did.
I'm just saying.
So this is this nice little arc in One Piece. They're saying it's supposed to be setting the stage for the final saga.
Ooh. No, they're definitely in the end game right now. They're in the end game.
Ooh, love to hear it.
They're in the end game.
So everybody get shut the hell up.
They're in the end game right now. First of all, I don't know about you guys, but you know me. I keep up. I read every new chapter that comes out. Huge One Piece fan. And right now, what they're setting up, because they just got the elbaf, and like there's this dude who's cosplaying as the sun god, and we all know Luffy's the sun god, right?
Oh, that's
he's like, so he's cosplaying as the sun god, and then in this last chapter that just came out, you find out that he's an underling of one of the captains that's on the Grand Fleet, and the Grand Fleet is Luffy's. You know, Luffy got his own little pirate army and stuff like that. So you come to find out that like it was a crow. So they're on their way to elbaf, right? They just got done with Egghead, and you know they escaped Egghead. They're on their way to elbaf. They celebrating and stuff like that. Then there's like this mist belt, right? And this mist belt going to elbaf knocks everybody out. They puts everybody to sleep. But not only that, the stuff that they was drinking was like abstinence. So they hallucinating on the boat and everything, going crazy. You know what I'm saying? They celebrating, right? So they go past this mist belt. Everybody gets knocked out. And this crow, giant elbaf crow, you know, elbaf is the land of the giants. So the crow comes, steals the main pirates, right? The main Luffy crew. I'm talking about the very first. So Sanji, Zoro, Nami, Usopp, and then they took Chopper too, right? So grab up all. So we're talking about like 6 billion berries worth of pirates that they just snatched up, right? Puts them in his dollhouse. So the first chapter, you're like, yo, what the hell's going on? Because it's nothing but like giants and like giant animals, like cats and stuff like that. And you see the big three, they knock out one of the cats and everything. And the cat had turned into like this huge lion, and Luffy just knocks him out. And they're like, yo, what is going on right now? Right. And come to find out, they're like in this dollhouse. Right, this huge dollhouse, and Chopper is like outside of it because like Chopper is an animal and everything, and I think the dude that captured them likes animals and stuff, right? So they knock him out. You know what I'm saying? Luffy's like, "I what's good? Like, what's going on?" Come to find out that it's one of one of his subordinates. And he's basically like, yeah, like I don't respect you guys because you guys are little. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you can't be my captain. And Luffy's like, duh. Like, duh. You know what I'm
he's
saying?
like choosing throughout this whole recap. You see this, right?
Well, nah, you don't even man. One Piece right now, I'm super excited because right now we're in the final arc, right? With like everything.
Actually, no, they're saying that this is the setup for the final arc. The final arc is the Great War arc. But they're saying that this is the most important arc that you're in right now.
Well, we're in the end game right now. So everything that's going to happen in elbaf is because I think there's going to be a Gear 6. I think Luffy still doesn't know that he has a Zoan Devil Fruit. He still doesn't know that he's Nika.
How do you think he's gonna react to that?
I don't think he believes it. He doesn't believe
Luffy. He's gonna be like, no, I ate the rubber fruit. Like
right. So, but that's the thing. I don't think that Luffy will ever acknowledge the fact that that's why when he goes Gear 6, I think that there's another level, and it's him fully embracing Nika, and I think that he'll probably get like red hair. This is just me speculating, but I think that that's what it's going to be, like hockey hair, like his Gear 4 counterpart, but it's going to be like a combination of all the gears put into one. So it's him fully embracing, because right now at the end of this last chapter, he went into Gear 4 without going into Gear 4. Like base Luffy hit dude with a Gear 4 punch. So he's fully mastered everything up until Gear 5. He still doesn't understand Gear 5 because I don't think that he's fully, like, he could go into Gear 5 like that. I mean, he's done it against Lucci. He's done it against the elders. He could go into Gear 5 no problem, but I don't think that he's fully mastered it. I think he's having fun. Once he gets into Gear 5, it's kind of like, let's have fun. Let's see what happens type of thing.
elbaf, this arc is supposed to be setting Luffy up for the next arc, which is the Great War arc, and he's supposed to face off against these celestial dragons.
Nah. Where you get this information from?
I'm literally reading it right now.
No, so nobody knows exactly what Oda is trying to do. Like right now, this is the final side. This is the end game right now. So they finally got the elbaf. I think that everything is all speculation right now. I think that in elbaf, Luffy is going to learn another level of hockey. Because if you read the end of Egghead, the big robot was with the original Joy Boy, and Luffy is technically the reincarnated Joy Boy. So I think they're setting up Luffy obtaining or learning how to use the hockey that Joy Boy had, because Joy Boy had a hockey that he put in the knot, and the robot unleashed the knot, and it literally turned the elders back from their kaiju forms. So they was all in their kaiju forms, and then he released the knot, the hockey hit him. It sent five of the elders back to Merjois, and the other one, it just turned him into a regular guy again. And they're like, oh, like whose hockey is this? And the hockey was so powerful that Umo, what's the fuck is his name? Umo, the main guy, the shattered him. He felt it. He was like, oh, Joy Boy. Oh. So I think that Luffy he's going to be in elbaf, and he's going to learn how to utilize that hockey, because Shanks's hockey is like just as powerful. I think Shanks has if not right now, currently one of the most powerful hockeys, or if not the second powerful, because I still think there's like two dudes that might have, other than Umo or whatever his name is, and the dude that just became a elder, who was
I'm reading all of this
a
on
knight.
IMDb, by the way. So that's when you ask, where am I reading it?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get into anything that's online, only because like a lot of all that stuff is just speculation of what nobody knows exactly what Oda is gonna do. Oda has been very, very secretive. He doesn't talk to anybody. He just drops new chapters, and then you just gotta speculate. So that's why I don't really go off of anything that's on the internet when it comes to One Piece. But right now, yeah, they're in the end game. Oda has confirmed that I'm ending One Piece soon. I don't know how many chapters I'm gonna do, but I'm ending One Piece soon. We're in the final saga, and right now they're in elbaf, and I think elbaf is going to be because as a fan, you've been waiting for Luffy, Usopp, all of them to get to elbaf since East Blue. Since the very beginning. I'm talking about like chapter 100, and we're like at chapter 1128, I think. So yeah, I right now this is I'm excited for elbaf. I'm super excited.
It is gearing up to be, like it says, one of the most important and most celebrated.
I think right now, I think elbaf is going to shape exactly what we see from the final chapters, because honestly, in my opinion, I don't think that the fight is going to be between like the world and the world government. I think that if going off of Egghead, there's going to be so many people that's going to defect from the world government thinking, and that they're going to, because the One Piece is real, but nobody knows what the One Piece is. And I think the One Piece is the one thing that can stop this Emu. So Luffy is going to get the One Piece. It's just a matter of when and how, and I think it's gonna really come down to Shanks joining Luffy. Blackbeard has he's on his own mission, but I think that Blackbeard is going to play a huge part in what's gonna happen. And then Emu, I don't think Emu is the final boss. I don't think he's the guy that I think Emu is going to be pivotal. He's going to be like one of the final bosses. But I think the final boss will be either Blackbeard or
more than likely Blackbeard.
I think it's Blackbeard. I think Blackbeard I think he's going to end up killing Emu and absorbing his powers, because that's what his devil fruit can do. So I think that's what it's setting up, because right now Blackbeard's pirates are like separated. There's Lafette is in Mary Joie right now, watching the Revolution Army like dismantle Mary Joie. And then you got the other ones that's on the Skull Island waiting for Blackbeard, because they have the weird ink guy. Weird, they captured him, and they have Big Mom's daughter right now. The one with the third eye, and she's a navigator, and she could read poneglyphs.
Okay.
So that, I think right now is setting up for, I think Shanks is gonna end up going after Blackbeard. Shanks is gonna lose, which I don't see how. How can, like, Shanks? we've already confirmed, like, Shanks is so powerful. His haki was able to reach from his ship all the way into Wano. Like, his haki is so powerful. Like, he saw what Kid was gonna do before Kid did it, and then damn near killed Kid before Kid could do it. like Shanks has one of the most powerful, like, right now. Like, I don't think there's really, like, from what has been shown, there's no haki that's more powerful than Shanks. Shanks has been elite with his, he doesn't even have devil. He doesn't have a devil. None of his pirates have devil fruits. It's just all haki, bro. All haki. Usopp's dad, who's a red hair pirate, bro. He destroyed, like, he took out his gun, shot up Luffy's, what's his forget his name, the one that's always Luffy's a super fan and stuff like that with the barriers.
Okay,
I don't know if you guys know. All right, yeah. So, yo, he destroyed his ship with one shot, bro. And I'm talking about from distance. Bow, destroyed it. Ship gone in the sea, dead. One shot, bro, and it was from a hockey bullet. Like you're talking about like dudes whose hockey is like on a different level. So bro, I'm super excited. They're in elbaf. This is going to be. I want to see Loki, the king of elbaf. I want to see how they're gonna set up with everything. Dorian Brock is finally returned. So yeah, we're gonna, and Usopp's been fiending to go to elbaf. I think Usopp is gonna get a power up. He's gonna learn the hockey that his dad got and learn how to do the slingshot with the hockey. Is gonna this and
he's excited.
Can we get a power up with Zoro? Can Zoro open up that eye, man? I want to see what that eye is, man.
Yeah. We've been wanting to see that eye forever.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro. Yeah, I'm super excited.
Since he got it. It's been
You're so excited.
I'm telling you, man.
This is why I don't understand when people say like One Piece is too long. One Piece is too. It's like, bro, isn't that what you want?
Yeah.
Like, isn't that what you want?
That goes on and on and on.
Yeah. Some of your favorite animes end with one season, and you're like,
Dragon Ball, man.
What happened?
Dragon Ball has been going on since we was kids, and you're talking about One Piece. One Piece came out after Dragon Ball.
Yeah. People like it's just too long. Like that's the point. It's going for a reason. It's great.
Yeah, it's good, man.
It's top of the charts for a reason. You know,
exactly.
Elbaf is supposed to be the greatest arc of it yet. A part of this part of the series.
Yeah, I'm hyped. I'm super hyped. I
think
there's
a lot of great reviews. Elbaf is supposed to be the strongest.
I think Oda
in the world.
I think Oda's setting up another prison escape arc too. Like a side thing though, because right now the cover stories that they're doing is Yamato just going around Wano and doing like a Wano world tour. But I think eventually she's going to leave Wano, and I think Blackbeard is going to show up at Wano when she leaves, and that's when Shanks is gonna come and save Wano. But that's a whole different side thing I think is gonna happen. I think right now because the dude Weevil, Weevil said that he's Whitebeard's son.
Weevil.
The world government captured Weevil. And what's his name? The Phoenix, the dude with the Phoenix powers that was under Whitebeard, his number one captain, Marco. Marco just found out because Marco just got back and they were telling him, like, oh yeah, Weevil had came, whatever. I think Marco is going to go down to impel down and break out Weevil, but in the process, it's going to be like, instead of Crocodile, it's going to be Doflamingo. Doflamingo is going to play the role as Crocodile. Like, I'll team up with you guys right now, but you know, I don't want to fight you guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, I'm super hyped, man. This is going to be
One Piece is exciting, man.
OD, and I'm glad Oda back to chapters every week now because I'm tired of the breaks and I get it. Y'all need breaks and stuff, but come on, man. As a fan,
and before we started this, I was like, damn, I'm gonna watch some anime today. Look what I'm gonna watch. There you go.
I gotta catch up.
Yeah. They just dropped a new episode of One Piece, man.
It's been a long time since I've watched it.
I've been waiting.
Not to say I stopped, but I haven't watched anime since Solo Leveling ended. When that
Solo Leveling will be back too.
I can't. Is the trailer out for that yet? Because I'm.
Yeah, they dropped like a 2-minute teaser. It's a teaser. It's nothing crazy.
I mean, I finished it already. So, but to see all of that anime, man, I'm excited. I'm excited to see all of that.
Woo. Facts.
Because that next part, the red gate. Come on.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Super excited for Solo Leveling to come back. Absolutely. I think that the animation is super, super, super dope. Dragon Ball Z Dama, me and Derek was talking about that this morning. That just dropped. Bleach is back.
Yes, Bleach is back.
I gotta watch that.
There's a couple of animes that just dropped on on Netflix, and Castlevania is coming back too with Nocturnal second season. So, and Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry is about to drop. So, yeah, we
eating.
My friend and my sibling, they want to do like an anime watch party. Like they want me to like have like all these cool snacks and everybody come. You should
do it.
I'm down.
Do it.
Yeah. I'm thinking about it. If I do it, I'll let y'all know that.
I hate that all these platforms got rid of them. Like we used to have one. We had a watch party for Disney Plus. We had a watch party for Amazon, Netflix. Like why'd they all stop? That's weird.
That used to be super fun,
COVID,
especially when you do it during the fall.
Yeah,
COVID.
Absolutely. I don't know why they stopped all of it though. But if you definitely do a watch party, let me know. I'm definitely down to attend that.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I remember like you said, they used to do so many cool watch parties, and I said, here I go amping up fall, right? They used to do it during the fall. And
I'm not saying that, but you ain't gonna do a watch party in the summer.
I'm just saying. I mean, you could get the projector out, have it in the backyard.
It's not the same though.
No, it's not that. I will admit that I do love movie night when they do the projectors and stuff. I've attended quite a few of those, but no, those watch parties, you're all in. You guys have one, you're like themed and you're snuggled and you got your snacks and you got your. It hit a little different.
We don't do Harry Potter in the summer. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I do Harry Potter all year round. I'm always down for a Harry Potter watch party. I don't care what season it is. Okay,
you do it more in the fall though. I'm just saying. But anyway,
yeah. So Ubisoft, every headline for when I was looking it up is the articles are saying they fear Assassin over sales over bad
Assassin's
sales.
Creed.
Yeah,
no,
did they push that back?
They pushed it back because of the controversy with the black.
Well, as of 5 hours ago, every outlet is saying Ubisoft fears Assassin's hit over falling sales.
Well, they're afraid that it's not going to sell. It's not going to sell, and I don't think it will sell like that either. Because if you look at Ubisoft's track record so far, it has not been good. The new Star Wars game did not sell well. The game that they dropped before that did not sell well. Right now, the formula is just not working. Avatar, the game that they just came out with prior, it's a good game. Just people are just tired of these expansive open world games with so much to do but so little time to do it. So I think that if these big developers and publishers start doing smaller contained or you could still have an open world game, just make it small, more contained, more structured. You know what I'm saying? The reason why Ghost of Tsushima was so good was because you literally could do all your side missions on your way to your main mission.
And they weren't like I heard a lot of the problem with Star Wars was not only the glitching, but the fact that a lot of people who pre-ordered the game paid $100 and whatever they did, they had to restart
early access. Yeah, you had early access, and then you had to basically they took their save and your save don't mean nothing for early access, and that sucks. That sucks. Imagine
that's crazy.
Imagine playing the game 3-4 days early and getting damn near to the end of the game, and then you got to restart the entire game.
And then Ubisoft is like, we don't know why you guys don't like it.
Yeah,
like, what the hell?
No, that's not okay.
Look what you're putting out, bro.
And then you're putting out buggy games. It's like the game
super buggy.
Yeah, it's
super buggy.
My whole thing with the gaming industry currently is that this is the reason why Sony is just they're not doing anything new. They keep coming out with these remasters and remakes of these old games is because that's where they feel the money is right now. The gaming industry right now currently is at a standstill because there isn't any innovation. There isn't any new games, and the remasters that y'all dropping is the remasters nobody's asked for. Until Dawn, nobody asked for that remaster. Not one person. There's a reason why sales for Until Dawn are below Concord. Nobody asked for Concord.
Nobody asked for Concord.
And nobody asked for Until Dawn, and Until Dawn hasn't sold. Nobody's.
What?
You know what people have been asking for, Sony? Bloodborne. A proper Bloodborne remaster. Come on, man. Like it's right.
I think Sony has the right idea, but the wrong material. Like you said, they need to do, because in the world that we're in now, people are craving nostalgia in every aspect, in every area of their life. So they got it right with as far as remastering and bringing back old stuff, but they bring back the wrong stuff. That's number one. And number two, nobody wants to be so overwhelmed playing the video games. Most people, unless they're true gamers, they play video games to de-stress, to center, to have some fun. Nobody wants to be overwhelmed trying to get through a game, and then you having all these restart issues.
Well,
and
depending on what game, I mean, because you're playing a FromSoft game, you're gonna be stressed.
But no,
I agree.
I agree. Stress, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, and I agree with that.
Yeah,
right. So I agree with that. If you're gonna come out with remasters and do these remakes, why can't it be like the Capcom remakes and remasters? Capcom has been very spot on with what they're remaking and how they're doing it. Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4, all perfect remasters, and they're taking the formula. It's not like they're completely changing what they've already done and what they've already established. They're adding on to it and making it modern. Resident Evil 4 remake. People could argue, oh, we really didn't need a remake. Resident Evil 4 was already good. Yeah, it was good, but have you played Resident Evil 4? The remake? Yeah. Have you, like, it's so much better. It's like, and it came out in a state where I could play it right now. I don't have to wait for a patch. If you're gonna do these remakes and these remasters, that's what I want.
Yeah,
Sony, if you're gonna do these remakes and remasters, it has to be like Uncharted 1. Uncharted 1, I feel like if there's any game out of those AAA games that desperately needs a remake, remaster, and more concurrent and with less buggy controls, Uncharted 1, Bloodborne, Sly Cooper. I could go on and on with so many from their catalog that they just What's the game with the dude with the superpowers? So you could turn evil good.
Infamous. Infamous.
Why haven't we gotten a new Infamous game or a proper remake to the first one?
Absolutely.
You know, if Microsoft is on that same boat, I get that you guys want to come out with all these games for Game Pass, but guess what games would sell Game Pass? A proper Gears of War 1 remake, a proper Halo engine Unreal 5 remake. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're going to go the remake, right? If you're going to do these remakes and remasters, then do them properly and give us stuff that we're asking for, not stuff.
Especially because we don't have that many exclusives.
That's what I'm saying.
We ain't
like,
got
what are we doing here? Like I don't know. And it's not just these companies too. It's also Square Enix.
Mm-hmm.
It's also EA. You know, no, I mean EA gave us Dead Space. I'm not gonna knock them for that because they give us Dead Space. But sports games, yes, and that's more of licensing than anything else with Madden.
They give you the same game and they just like
it's just repackaged. I want something that if you're gonna give me something new, give me something that I'm going to enjoy that's new and it's gonna be innovative to what I've already played. If you're gonna give me something old, give me something old that I'm asking for. It's simple. But Ubisoft,
I understand why it's so hard for them to give to do these remasters of things that the fans actually want, because you literally you go online, you speak to someone, you do a little forum, whatever they do to do their testing, they can easily get a list of at
Twitter
least
alone.
Twitter alone, there you go, of 20 games. Easy.
I don't know what's good with Sony, because it's not just the fact that people have been asking not just for a remake, let alone just a remake, but people have been asking for a proper patch to Bloodborne. Why can't we get a proper patch where we could run this game at 60 frames? Why can't we get a proper like it's not just a remake? People have been asking for a Bloodborne remake since the PlayStation 4 Pro. We're in PlayStation 5. You give us Demon Souls, but you don't give us Bloodborne. And that's where we're at right now.
They were already working on new systems. That's why. I heard rumors of the 6 already coming out. Like, didn't the 5 just come out? Why is the 6 coming out?
The 5, the Pro, the PlayStation 5 Pro is literally a month away.
Like,
literally a month away.
Why are you working on that and not the games?
Yeah.
We need games to play on these damn systems.
They're working on games. They're working on games nobody wants. Until Dawn. Nobody asked for Until Dawn, bro. Like, I played Until Dawn, it was cool, and then I was like, all right, cool, next game. Yeah, I wasn't you know what? I need to play Until Dawn again. Like, you know what? Come to think of it, I need to play Horizon Forbidden Dawn again. I really need to play that one more time.
Do you think with this current trajectory, do you think with the current path that Sony and other companies are going, like I said, right formula, wrong material, do you think that they'll end up in the position that Ubisoft is in now? Because according to what I'm reading on Citizen Tribune, Ubisoft's battle is just beginning. They are fighting to maintain even their share price stock wise. It's at a 10-year low. And there are buyout rumors happening. Yeah, also, there's a strike. Rumors. Their employees are going on strike this Tuesday.
Yep. Wow. Well, with Ubisoft is, they've been. It's just the fact that, all right, you announced the Prince of Persia remake. Everybody was excited. Then it just went to the wayside. Then you announced the a proper remaster or remake to a beloved series in Splinter. Not Splinter Cell. I was just about to Splinter Cell.
Skull and Bones, Star Wars Outlaws, and Prince of Persia had dismal sales. And now Assassin's Creed, it didn't sell more than 200 million copies. And then they delayed the version that was supposed to be released in February, and they're calling Ubisoft too old-fashioned.
They are. They think that the formula that propelled them, like the open world formula that propelled them into what they are now, or the formula with the Tom Clancy games, or the formula with the Assassin's Creed games, they think that that's still going to be viable in a market that's already oversaturated. So in order to combat that, you have to go back to your roots and then innovate from there. I think that the idea for the new Assassin's Creed, the Shadows game was there, but I think that right now they're stumbling out of the gate because of all the controversy that's behind it, all the in-house fighting, all of the money is another aspect, because when you have licensing like Disney, Star Wars, that's a huge license. You have to pay for that license, and in order to use that license and to come out with a proper game, you have to put up money. That's why EA is very skeptical about them doing another Jedi Survivors, because of the licensing rights. You have to be sure that if I'm gonna put up 300 mil to get this license so I could do this game, it's gonna cost another so now you're at 500 mil. It's gonna 300 mil to get the license in, 200 to develop this game, and you have to be able to make that back. How can you make that back if the game that you put out is not going to be sufficient enough to get that back? And then you're marred by controversy.
Brought out. Based on what this article is saying, it really dives into each detail. If anyone wants to read it, it's on Citizen Tribune. But it's saying that it already closed 45 studios in France, Canada, Italy, and China, and a few other countries. That's about 19,000 employees already out. 1,700 more jobs over the next 18 months. They still remain a key player, but if they take this hit with Assassin's Creed, they're going towards a buyout because they can't survive it.
Well, I don't think that they can survive right now. Period. I think that
Yeah.
a buyout is all but short imminent. I mean, I think Tencent already owns so many shares. They're talking about buying up the rest of the shares that the heads of Ubisoft have, so that
Mm,
they can just take over. It's gonna go one of two ways. It's gonna be a buyout. Tencent is going to buy the majority of their shares and move forward. But even Tencent has so many different studios and so many different things underneath Tencent that I don't even think Tencent will be able to properly regroup, because Tencent is marred by their own controversy. So
mm,
it's one of those things where it's like, I'm okay with a buyout. I'm okay with Microsoft or Sony coming in, or even Nintendo coming in and picking up this studio, because I think that they can do way so much more with the properties that already own.
yeah.
And then two, Ubisoft will be wise if they want to recoup their, their earnings. Come out with these proper. If you're gonna do these remakes or you're gonna announce these projects, come out with them properly. Don't come out with them in a buggy mess. Don't come out with them in a state where they need multiple patches. Don't misguide the public with early access and then delete saves. Don't do these things that are going to keep you guys in controversy. Splinter Cell, start there. I think a proper Sam Fisher Splinter Cell remake will be fire. Assassin's Creed, go back to the roots with the assassin stuff. Cool. If you're gonna keep doing the Tom Clancy, go back to the Tom Clancy games that made y'all a powerhouse. Uh,
Yeah.
uh, what was it? Rainbow Six Siege, such a great game. Come out with another Rainbow Six Siege, or
I
or,
think
or
there's an
something.
advantage that the gaming industry has over other industries with being able to go back to the drawing board, because gamers are very loyal. The consumers of the gaming world are very, very loyal. Like, we buy
Yeah, I
games and
agree.
they're trash. You know what I mean? So you have time to go back to that drawing board and, like
Mhm.
you said, do it again, try again, try again,
Yeah,
try again.
all you have to do is just and it's crazy because right now the Assassin's Creed, the Prince of Persia game that's really dope right now is Prince of Persia Rogue. I don't know if you guys play it, but Dead Cells, the creators of Dead Cells made a rogue like Prince of Persia game that's super fire. It's in early access. I have it on PC. I play it all the time. It's a good game, especially if you like Dead Cells, you like the kind of rogue light type of games. It's a dope game. Give give the consumer more of that. Give the consumer more. Give these smaller developers that have been successful more free reign over your properties, and let them go nuts with innovation. Let them create and let them get out of your own way. Stop trying to micromanage and say this needs to happen or you want this in a game when it's not working. The open world formula is not working. The reason why Elden Ring was so successful is because they took the open world Ubisoft formula and innovated. Zelda, the Kingdom, the
I
new
saw
Zeldas.
all the Zelda.
They took the Ubisoft formula, innovated. There's a reason why Zelda, the two new Zelda games is super super popular right now. Elden Ring, super popular. Black Myth Wukong, super. People want games. These studios think that we don't want good stories. They just think that we want these open world games
Open
where the
world.
sandboxes where you could just no. There's games for that where you can have open world sandboxes where you could do whatever you want. But
I think because a lot of things are starting to get shuffled and lost in the sauce, because everyone is pushing this whole hot pocket, society. You pop something in, it comes out really quick, and if you
Yeah.
don't have that quick return,
yeah,
then people are like, forget about it. But so what is actually needed is kind of getting lost in the sauce, like what actually
yeah,
works.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But it just goes back to this old way of thinking. There's no forward thinking right now.
Yeah.
There's no what innovation have we really seen from video games other than, let's say, Black Myth Wukong or Elden Ring, the most successful games to date, has taken formulas and innovated.
Yeah, and they took their time with him too. They
Yeah,
didn't just
that
drop
too.
it.
They're not coming out buggy. You didn't hear controversy behind Elden Ring. You didn't hear controversy behind Black Myth. You didn't hear controversy behind. I mean, even with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, you didn't hear no controversy. It came out in a really good state. It's cool. Everybody loves it. This is what people want. They just want game. If you're gonna go back to the nostalgia, well, give me a game that I can actually play and I'm gonna have fun with. If you're gonna give me a brand new game, give me either a really, really good story that I could get behind and I could deep dive the lore, or give me a game that I'm going to enjoy playing for long periods of time if it's going to be an open world game.
And if you are gonna mess up, fix it.
Fix it.
The
That's
right
it.
way.
And
The
don't
right way.
and don't put it on the game. Don't put it on the
Learn.
gamers, because that's another thing Ubisoft did too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the gamers' fault. No, it's not our fault. It's not our fault.
It's yours. Learn from Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk
Facts.
is
Facts.
learn from that.
Own up to your shit and
Fix it
get
the right
back to the
way.
drawing board and fix it. Yeah, because I mean, Cyberpunk is a perfect example. It came out of Bucky mess, promises that was never met, and what did they do? It's on us. We're sorry.
We got you. We got you.
But we got you. We're going to do everything we can to make this right, and that's exactly what they did.
Made it better than anyone ever expected.
Yeah.
So.
And Cyberpunk is literally one of the most top games and top franchises currently, because they took their time and went back to the drawing board and took accountability. That's all people want. That's all gamers want.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Cyberpunk, perfect example.
I'd be like, you're still going to get our money. No.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man.
That's crazy. So I'm excited about this. Green Lantern in the future of the DCEU.
Yes.
So as we all heard, Aaron Pierre nabbed the role of Jon Stewart in the upcoming Lantern series, along with Kyle Chandler, who was already cast as Hal Jordan. So how are we feeling about this? What do you guys think?
We love it.
You think it's going to be good?
We love it.
Well, is it a series or is it a movie? Because I keep hearing
no. So it's a series. Is yes. So HBO will be launching the series called The Lanterns.
I'm not mad at it. I think that this is a good move for them, because if you started with a series, you could branch it into a movie, and if they want everything connected, I think this is a good start. So I'm not mad at it, because it establishes Green Lantern into your universe. You're already working on a Superman movie. From what Rob was saying, Robert Pattinson's Batman is going to be entering in, and so I think James Gunn has been pretty gung-ho and standing on his virtues with going off of the comic books and getting everything interconnected, especially with his work with Guardians. I think this is a good move. Plus, Aaron Pierre is, I mean, if you've seen the Netflix movie,
who is he? You gotta give me some of his work.
Well, I only know him from the Netflix movie he just did. I don't know him from anything else. I just know him from that movie. And if you've seen the movie on Netflix,
he did Netflix's Rebel Ridge. That was his latest project.
Oh, I gotta see.
It's decent. It's decent. It's decent. It's a good movie.
He's a really good actor. He has had some quite a bit of controversy over the duration of his career so far, but he is a good actor. So I was pleasantly surprised. One, because he's a good actor. Two, because he's hot, and he already has green eyes. But three, because DC is backing a main character at that. By an actor who has had controversy. So I was, big ups to DC. I think this is going to be a great show.
Won't be the first time.
Yeah, it won't be the first
true,
time.
True. But we live in the society we live in today, So
yeah.
And it came down to who did he screen test against? Stephen James.
Yeah.
He played in the piano lesson along with a whole bunch of other things, but yeah, so it came down between Pierre and James for Jon Stewart, and Pierre won. Basically, he did the screen test with against Chandler, and he won. So,
okay, I'm not mad at that. I think James Gunn is going to do a good job with all of the properties that Warner currently has with DC. We just want good stuff. That's all.
We want good stuff. We want new faces. I like this.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm not mad at this.
If you were gonna go,
did you know that the original writer for Green Lantern, he wanted Green Lantern to be black originally?
Yeah.
I've heard I heard there was a huge controversy because this guy now isn't black, isn't black enough to play Jon Snow.
I mean,
No.
I mean, we could get into colorism another day, but no, I mean, I think this is dope because one, I don't think that there's enough black superheroes. You know, I mean, technically, if you want to be, you know, go off of, I guess, colorism, Superman should be black. I mean, going off of his superpowers, but you know, that's a topic for another another day.
We have a black Superman.
What, Man of Steel?
No. We have a black Superman. What was his name?
Man of Steel?
I'll come up. His name. No. That means we ain't have a black Superman.
We have a black Superman. Y'all gonna make me look it up now.
Hello, do your research.
I mean, that's bad funny. But I think this is good.
I'm sorry.
I think it's cool. I'm not mad at it. It's Greenland. I hope they could do it justice and interconnect stuff. So I'm not mad at it. Aaron Pierre, he's cool.
He would definitely do it justice. I mean, he is a great actor. He dynamic wise, I think he has the heat that the role needs. The movie that he did do on Netflix, it was number one. It was the number one title worldwide for quite some times when it debuted on Netflix.
September Rebel Ridge wasn't that bad. It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was number one title for about 3 weeks in a row. So I think he can do it. I believe him.
His name is Val Zod. That's what you're talking about.
Who?
Val Zod.
Oh.
Yeah, we have a black Superman.
Yeah.
You know, off topic, but speaking of black superheroes, you guys ever remember the show? Well, they made it into a show, Black Lightning. I think they need to do one good movie. I think that would be dope. Right, it would have to be the right cast.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at that.
One good movie. I was thinking about that the other day. But anywho, I think Pierre is going to be great as playing Jon Stewart. I believe so.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Especially with Kyle Chandler. He's an established actor as well. So apparently they have great on-screen chemistry. So I'm looking forward to this series. Maybe this is the lane that DC needs to stay in, the series, because when they roll out these series, so far it's been good versus movies.
Well, James Gunn just signed on, so I want to see what he actually does with these properties. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because this is going to be like his third currently. What the first one was with the John Cena character. The second is the Superman movie they're currently filming, and the third will be this. So I want to see exactly what he has planned, because if he does series here and there and then he goes into the movies, I think that's
he's 1 for 1 right now. Did he do Suicide Squad?
I think he did the second one.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Not the first one.
He did the second one, and then he came back and did the John Cena series.
Oh, he's 2 for 2 then.
Yeah,
because Peacemaker was great.
Yeah, Peacemaker was dope. Yeah, so I want to see what James Gunn actually does. He's a comic book head himself, loves comic books. He's the head of DC Studios. So I think right now, let's give James Gunn some grace, because he's I mean, Guardians,
he's doing good.
Suicide Squad, Peacemaker. He got the Superman movie going on, and
And HBO is very smart. They already have the Penguin series on there and it's doing amazing. Now they're about to have the Lantern series. HBO knows what it's doing. You know, HBO has
I don't know. Didn't they
lasted
cancel
quite the time, you know?
Didn't they cancel Teen Titans?
Yeah, but it wasn't
Yes.
it wasn't a part of the D. I think James Gunn is just getting rid of the what's not working and what's going to work, and he'll probably bring
Teen
back
Titans
Teen
was
Titans.
great.
Yeah, but it had nothing to do with what he's trying to set up.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I think it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope.
What I think
James Gunn
do would ride off the success and maybe bring Teen Titans into whatever he's doing.
I think eventually he's going to introduce, but in order to introduce like everything that Teen Titans is kind of like what was, you would have to introduce it into what he's actually trying to establish. Yeah. So I mean, the Batman, Superman, Green Lantern, he's trying to establish the main Justice League, and then I think you go from there.
I was about to say because they canceled Swamp Thing too. No, I heard Swamp Thing was great. Or was it even supposed to come?
Yeah. But I think it was like a limited series. I don't think it was actually.
I think the safe move that a lot of the companies are doing, and and people like him, is they're making all these things into limited series. That's what Marvel does. It ensures success, and it gives you the flexibility to be able to do other things, even if you wanted to bring it back or whatever how you want to expand movies, whatever. So I think limited series is what a lot of people are doing now.
Okay, I mean, I guess, but when it's great, it's like
that's the only thing that sucks. That's the only thing that sucks because you want more. You
want more, yeah. And leaving us on the hook for more is not cool. So our versus today, guys, is Alien versus A Quiet Place. Yesterday, A Quiet Place.
Are we talking about the actual aliens and the actual, or we just like talking about the movies?
The two aliens.
Oh, two alien movies, or are you talking about
the two actual xenomorph?
I
mean,
both of them are extreme like predators who hunt in different ways. Right. So the alien does hunt in silence, and it relies on kind of like sneaking up on you. But the A Quiet Place alien relies on sound.
Yeah.
And so I feel like it'll be like one of them slow, meticulous type of, because they would have to hunt each other, and both of them kind of hunt similarly. It's just one would have to make noise, and the other one both of them really would have to make noise in order. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go with A Quiet Place. I'm gonna go with A Quiet Place only because
when it comes to actual fighting. Yeah,
when it's the sound aspect, because people don't realize even when you're not making sound or when you think you're not making sound, you're still making sound. And so if your sentence is heightened to be able to hear sound, it gives you a really good advantage.
Wow.
Well, and the alien kind of does make mad sounds. If you watch any of the movies or play the game, like you be hearing them move. Yeah. But I think other than a hunting aspect, when it actually comes down to like the fisticuffs, I think the alien does have an advantage. I mean, he has the acid blood, so as soon as you cut him, you're gonna get hurt yourself. And I think the acid could go through the armor of the A Quiet Place alien. And on top of that, the alien has other means of getting to you with the face huggers. You know what I'm saying? So the face huggers would be hunting you, the alien hunting you, and you just sitting there waiting for them to make a noise. You know what I'm saying?
Even when you're not making sound, you're making sound. Yeah. So that ability to react on sound.
So think about this.
Time to think of whatever your attack is gonna be.
So as soon as you make a sound, he's gonna come. So imagine if it's the face hugger that makes the sound. So the face hugger makes the sound, the dude comes, and then it jumps on your face. And now we got a hybrid, A Quiet Place xenomorph.
But they're making sound before they get to you. That's my point. If you're able to detect the very first sound being made, it gives you time for your defense. It gives you time that they don't see
though. But that's the thing, it can't see. So the face hugger is at an advantage because it can see and is going to. As soon as you come and you're looking for it, he's swiping at the sound. The face hugger's gonna jump on.
I'm gonna put this psych knowledge to use and this medical knowledge to use. Actually, when you're down a sense, it heightens the senses that you have left, and it actually gives you an advantage over those who have all 5 of their senses. So technically, if I could not see, I would still see better than you.
I have a question. Who won in Alien versus Predators?
Well, technically the alien one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Technically the alien one. The Predator won, but technically the
All
alien
one.
There you go. Aliens already had fights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I would have to go with the Xenomorph too, only because of the face hugger would, in my opinion, gives it the advantage because even the alien is smart. It adapts.
Yeah,
it keeps adapting and adapting and adapting to whatever's thrown at it. So, as a Xenomorph, I could sacrifice myself to get the face hugger to come at you, and now the face hugger is just bro. Now we got a hybrid, and now you know what I'm saying. The fireplace alien Xenomorph is hunting everybody, and it can see, and it got bro.
And it can see.
It was the way he said it. And it can see.
I'm telling you, man. But yeah, I'm going with Xenomorph, man. Xenomorph all the way.
Okay. Well, guys, if you want to weigh in on this versus, this is a very interesting one. Please let us know, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, we want to hear from you. We want to see you. And that's all the time we have.
Oh, sorry.
I
was
technical difficulties.
No, because all right. So my mouse, it
check us out next time. You see what he doing?
I'm sorry.
Right?
It's my mouse. It's my mouse. No, all right. So my mouse, it goes into sleep mode. So I gotta click in order to wake it up, but it was already awake. So I was trying.
Nah, you was just trying to put me to sleep. It's all right.
I wasn't. I'm so sorry.
It's all right. Bye, y'all. It's all right.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like and subscribe. I'm sorry.
Ew, you're a nerd. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. Whatever. Nerd, nerd, nerd,